Hello, Boxing Fanaticos. This is Enter here to do another big super fight boxing analysis. This is one of my favorite fights of this year. It has the possibilities of being fight of the year, and it is Terrence Bud Crawford, one of my favorite guys. Switch hitter, can fight southpaw, orthodox, and very powerful with both hands, with tremendous skill. Versus Viktor Postal, great boxer, long, lanky, 140 pounder. Now, this is for the 140-pound supremacy, which is the junior welterweight title. Terrence Crawford will be defending it. This will be for the WBC, the vacant, the ring, and lineal light welterweight titles. Now, let's get straight to it. It will be July 23rd, 2016. So, mark your calendar, mark your calendar. MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Bud is 28-0, undefeated, with 20 knockouts. He stands at about 5'8", 70 reach. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. He's 28 years old, and he's had numerous success in the amateurs. I believe with over 200 amateur fights. He has a gold medal in the National Pan Championships games back in 2006 blue and gold national championships. He got a gold medal in that. In 2007 U.S. Pan American Games box offs, he got a gold medal. The guy is tremendously talented with so much upside and so much promise, and that's why Bob Arum is throwing him to these great boxers, these elite boxers like Viktor Postal, because it can raise his stock and he can go to the next level, which is most important in the sport of boxing. That's what we all want to do, is go to the next level. Now, let's get more to it. When it comes down to Viktor Postal, like I said, great champion. You know, he hasn't fought as many champions as Terrence Crawford, but Terrence Crawford has fought over 8 champions now. And he's defended his title, I believe it's 7 or 8 times in championship fight. This would be his 9th time if he defends it and wins it against Viktor Postal. Viktor Postal is called the Iceman because he lays you out with his right uppercut. It's really short and sweet. He has a great long, stiff jab. Very deceptive power. You look at him and sometimes you don't think he has it, but he has it. And those long, lanky arms, 74-inch reach. He's 32 years old. He has 28 wins with 12 knockouts. Now, you look at his record, you're like, he can barely punch. That's what most people would think. He can barely punch, right? But he can actually really punch, and he fought Turkish boxer Selki Aydin. And I mean, Postal just defeated him like it was nothing. You feel me? It was amazing. He defeated Hank Lundy. He defeated Lucas Matisse, which was the biggest one. So he's defeated 4 named boxers because DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley and him went to decision in the Ukraine. And he received his silver titles. You know, they have so many organization titles. Now, this is for the supremacy at 140, and I just really feel that after seeing the knockout with Terrence Crawford with Hank Lundy, and then seeing the Lucas Matisse with Terrence Crawford, I just keep thinking, with Viktor Postal, I keep thinking to myself, these guys have very similar styles. And when they throw their jab, especially Terrence Crawford, when he throws his jab, it's really stiff. He can switch, turn southpaw, and he shifts his hips and he throws the right hook, the left hook, the right hook, keeping his hands up. Sometimes he has his hands down and he'll jab, throw his jab out there and throw the straight left hand. Now, if he gets you hurt, he has great killer instinct. Great killer instinct. He will hop on his opponent in a heartbeat and do maximum damage, maximum carnage damage. And Viktor Postal is pretty much the same way. Once he gets you hurt, he's throwing these short right and left uppercuts, left hooks, right hooks, and left uppercuts. He's beautiful with his combinations. Very accurate, very dangerous. And it's going to be a battle of the jabs to start off. I really feel that. Terrence Crawford is going to take his time throwing punches and bunches, as he always does. Probably a little excited. I'm just really excited for this fight, guys. It's gonna be amazing. I really don't even know who's going to win. I just really want to see a great fight. I'm a huge Terrence Crawford fan first and foremost, just because his backstory and what he's been through, and I can similarly relate to what he's been through. So, and he's from the Midwest like me, so I got a rep. You know what I'm saying? And um, I just love his hunger, his determination, his ring generalship, the way he controls his opponent with his jab, and his supreme confidence before and determining the factor in the ring. He makes sure that whatever you do, he takes it away from you. If you throw a great left hook, he's going to throw his best left hook and hurt you with that left hook. If you throw a good jab, he's going to counter and parry your jab. Something that he's really good at. A lot of boxers have not mastered is parrying and countering people's jabs, left hooks, and countering the counter puncher. So I really feel Viktor Postal is good. He has similar good qualities. He can parry pretty well. He has pretty good deceptive speed. Like I say, he has a really stern and accurate jab in the orthodox stance. But I just think that switch hitting style of Crawford is going to be a bit too much for the very lanky Iceman, which is Viktor Postal. Viktor Postal can hurt Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford can be hurt. We've seen him, get wobbled with Gamboa and I think a couple other fighters in the past. But that's what makes him such a great fighter. He puts himself in that position. He's like Sweet Pete Whitaker, but with more power and more determination in a way. He's a no-nonsense guy. Yeah, he may say some shit to you after the fight or during the rounds. That's if you were talking shit from the get-go. And Victor has lit a fire under his ass. So don't think that Terrence Crawford's not going to be ready for that. I just hope Viktor Postal can back up what he's saying and in the press conference when he's bringing out all these different props and stuff. So it's going to be an interesting fight. I'm really looking forward to it. It has Fight of the Year written all over it, and I just want to see a really good battle. If you want my final analysis, we break it down. Viktor Postal has to set up the jab. This is keys to victory. Set up the jab, work it up and down, work the body, work the head, keep Crawford off balance, turn and use angles effectively, and throw the 1-2, get out. Freddie Roach is a great master when it comes to learning game plans of the other fighter, and countering whatever they do well. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a game plan starting out to start off pretty fast, maybe even slow, just to start off. Second and third round, pick it up, throwing combinations, punches and bunches in the middle rounds. Staying away from Crawford's best attribute, which is the switch hitting. When he switches to southpaw, he usually turns it up and throws 4 and 6 punch combinations. Many times with the straight left hand, the right hook, or the right hook, straight left hand combination, or just the simple 1-2 that Crawford throws. And he does a really good 1-2-3 as well, which is the jab, straight left hand, and the right hook. He works up and down very well, so Viktor Postal will have to stay off the ropes. And his key to victory is to land his straight laser-like right hand and follow it up with a right uppercut when Crawford ducks down to hold. If he does that effectively, he can really do damage and maybe even knock out Crawford. Now, Crawford, keys to victory: stay on his ass the whole fight. Superior head movement, using really good head movement. Focus, laser-like jab. You just assert his dominance and use ring generalship with his jab, feints, many feints, because he has some of the best feints when he does his little moves that he does. And he'll feint the left hand and come up with a left uppercut, or he'll feint the jab and throw a straight left hand down the pipe, or even feint the straight left hand and throw the right hook, twisting his hips right off his shoulder. Pop. So if he does that effectively, I really feel that he will get the knockout, and we will sing, and still 140-pound champion Terrence Bud Crawford from Omaha, Nebraska. My analysis, I see that Terrence Crawford will break him down in the early rounds, in the middle rounds around 6, 7, or maybe even 8. He's going to get him out of there with a right hook, straight left hand combination. And then if he gets back up, he's going to let him have it, man. He has that killer instinct. He's going to throw punches in bunches, left uppercut, straight left hand, right hook, straight left hand, uppercut, double the uppercut, jab, left hook, turn back the orthodox, start throwing uppercut, hook, straight left, just so many different combinations. He's like a tornado in there once he gets you hurt. And he has very good accuracy and determination. So like I said, ring generalship will be key for both fighters, both long, both lanky, both strong, and both like to assert their dominance with their overall boxing skill. So, like I said, you got to tell me what you think in the comment section below. I will get back to you with more boxing news, analysis, and updates. Terrence Crawford, round 7, knocks him out with steady body work and a straight left hand right hook combination. Peace.